Yo, 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 yo. What up, 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 people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how I get down, baby. We back with another one. And hey, I got some bad news and I got some good news. Depending on where your fandom lie. Depending on where your fandom lie, it's going to depend on how you feel. So Bob Arum did an interview with Barbershop Conversations last night. Big ups to Fred over there in the barbershop, man. That boy get all the interviews, man. I'm over here wishing I could get an interview with Bob. Speaking of interviews, I got a couple of announcements that I want to make real quick. Tonight, I will be doing hopefully, now I don't want to set it in stone, but hopefully I will be doing an interview tonight with none other than Brian McIntyre, you know what I'm saying? He responded. He said, you know what I'm saying, hit him back in 3 hours. And so we're gonna try to get that rocking. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get that rocking. And then also I got another interview that I'm trying to lock it in. And like I've been telling y'all for a long time. Brother, we need answers. Yeah, we need answers. So look out for the interview with Brian McIntyre. Trying to get an interview with Mauricio Suleiman, tour of the WBC. So hey, man, I'm trying. I ain't the biggest channel, but I'm putting in my work. You feel me? I'm putting in my work, man. So smash that thumbs up button, and we got to get into this Fury Wilder talk. Bob Arum was on Barbershop Conversations last night, and he had some things to say that really makes me think that Fury is not going to take this rematch. And I'm going to give you the quote that he said. He said, according to Bob Arum, Fury told the Mediator, no matter what you come up with, I'm not fighting Deontay Wilder. So we'll get into that. Big ups to the WBC and Brian McIntyre for possibly giving me an interview tonight. We'll see how that plays out. Bo Mac say one thing 1 minute and do something totally different. But y'all smash that thumbs up button on your way in. And like every good TV show, you gotta have your motherfucking theme music. So Mike, drop that beat on. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell it. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. Yo, what's good, baby? What up? Big ups to let me see what we got. One. What up, one ass Perry. Baldy, what's good? Knockout Boxing 86 TV, formerly known as Dallas Cowboys fan, what's good? Mr. Jones, what's good? DJ N, what's good? Scat Rants, what's the business? Rockmon Big R, thank you for the super chat, baby. Thank you for the support, baby. I appreciate it. Dwayne B, what's good? Miko 7, what's good? Graham Reaper, what is good? Rubisky, my guy, my day one. What's going on, Mr. Rubisky, man? How we living out there, man? Cali 5, salute. Yogi, what up, baby? What up, baby? Hold on, man. You ain't telling me. You ain't just telling me James Harden just got traded. You ain't telling me James Harden just got traded. You ain't telling me James Harden just got traded. Oh, we're gonna get into that too then. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back with that show, Yogi. Just for you, Yogi. Just for you. James Harden going to the Nets. Oh, shake him up. LeBron, you got a problem, baby. You got a problem. Kyrie staying? Don't tell me, y'all. Y'all spoiling it for me. Michael Thomas, what's good? Brandon Maurice, what's good? Bussy, what's going on, baby? What's going on, girl? How you living, baby? Looking all good and shit, girl. How you doing, baby? Hopefully you're having a good day. Sorry I missed your phone call. I was getting ready for this show, so I really couldn't answer. My apologies, but I'll see you later on tonight. I'll see you tonight. Anyway, man, what is going on, man? What is going on? How y'all living out there, man? Hopefully everybody living good. Hopefully everybody doing great. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to this Bob Arum. So Bob Arum did an interview with Barbershop Conversations last night. And big ups to my guy, Barbershop Conversation, man. I always come in with that fire. I always come in with that interview. I got to give it to him. I don't know how maybe just being out there in the field like he was, you know what I'm saying, previously. He got a lot of contacts, so he get the interviews. Big ups to my guy, Barbershop, you know what I'm saying? Barbershop, please don't flag me, bro. Please don't flag me. We just here dissecting your interview, big dog. So don't flag a player. But in that interview, Bob Arum, and this is a direct quote. You know what? I'm not even gonna waste it. I'm not even gonna spoil it. Let's go and get to the audio.
Let's talk about some of his fighters. How's the mediation between Wilder Fury 3?
You know, it's there is no mediation. I mean, there has been. Over Christmas and New Year's, there was mediation. I don't know. Maybe the mediator will be able to solve the situation. But, you know, we got a real problem because Tyson Fury has said to me and to the mediator that not today, not tomorrow, and not ever would he ever fight Wilder after what Wilder said to him.
So, there you go. The mediator. Listen, man. Listen. The man just said, Rockmon Big R, man. Rockmon Big R. Okay. Hey, Rockmon, send me a picture when you get your hoodie, man. He said, I've been watching the background, Mike. That hoodie just shipped. I appreciate you buying that hoodie, man. I really do, man. Thank you for all the support. Hey, Blue, I ain't going to say your last name. What's going on? Fresh BX, what's good? So, Bob Arum said Fury has told him, he has told the mediator, not today, not tomorrow, not next year. I will not be fighting Deontay Wilder. And the way and I don't want to sound like I'm not rooting for the rematch because I'm really rooting for the Wilder Fury trilogy. If we can't get that, goddamn it, I'm kind of upset. But if the contract, and I'm a guy that I respect contracts, all right? I respect contracts, no matter which way they go. If they say that the contract is in favor of Wilder, I'm riding with it. If they say the contract is somehow, some way in favor of Fury, and he gets to fight Joshua, what can I do? I can't get on here every day and say, oh, this and that. We gotta get past that. We gotta move on to the next thing. And from just Bob Arum's tone, from his tone, from when Fred asked him about mediation, he was like, there is no mediation. It was over Christmas, but hopefully the mediator could come out with some way, somehow, to make this fight happen. But it didn't seem like Bob was overly worried about a decision not coming in his favor. It did not seem like Bob Arum was overly worried about a decision not coming into his favor. And with that being said, if Fury's not going to fight Wilder and he's made the statement to the mediator, what is left? Does the mediator still rule in favor of Wilder, or what is the mediator actually doing? Is he going to? Because the thing with mediator is, right, they try to work with both sides so they can come up with an agreement. It's not like the mediator has the final say-so on what's going on. If that was the case, it wouldn't go to mediation. It'll go to court. You know, back in the day when Andy Ruiz tried to get out of the Joshua fight, Eddie Hearn put a lawsuit in action, and that made the team Ruiz back up. Right now, man, we got breaking news. Man. I know this is not the show to like do it, but I gotta bring it up. So, Dope 45. Yeah, man. I mean, look, man. JoJo and Tevin Farmer. According to Tevin Farmer, he wanted to be the A side, even though he lost. I ain't trying to hear that shit, Tevin. You can't be the A side when you lose. Simple as that. You don't want to fight. So that's why I don't bring it up. But breaking news, man, for all the Americans out there, for all my American people out there, we got breaking news. And I know that this is not the show for it, but President Trump has been impeached. President Donald Trump has been impeached for inciting riots. Now, I mean, honestly, bro, what's today's date? Day is the, 14th, 13th, something like that. I don't fucking know. 13th. I mean, the man had 6 more days in office. I mean, I don't know what the whole thing is going to do, but yeah, President Trump has been impeached. All right, back to this boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? Back to this boxing, man. Back to this boxing. So, he did, man, bro, you got to send me some Tevin Farmer video, man. I'm not about to give a damn about Tevin Farmer, man. He got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped. And he wanted, I mean, we'll see how it plays out. If Tevin deserves his rematch, then he'll get it. If not, then he'll be like Wilder and he'll be on the outside looking in. Big ups to my baby, you know what I'm saying? She went out there and she got me this shirt, you know what I'm saying? Let me show this shirt. Big ups to my mom, big arm onto the chat. It says, I am the greatest. I said that before I knew I was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking into existence. I'm the greatest goddamn boxing podcast out there. And I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, before I get too big, you know what I'm saying, before everybody try to hop on the coattail. But Fury and AJ, man. Fury and AJ. Do we gotta look past Wilder now? And we gotta look at the possibility of Anthony Joshua? Possibly taking on Tyson Fury? Sweet.
AJ, my friend, the world wants to see this fight. The world wants to see it, and the world is going to get it. They're going to get the biggest fight in history. This man is a fighting machine. AJ, you're good. You're very good. This man is brilliant. This man is a super great in the making. He just don't get tired. He don't get tired. This man can fight all day at a fast pace and a powerful pace. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. Look here. Look here. This is after an hour's training. This man is a Superman. Go on, son.
Hey, man. That dude, daddy, funny as hell. He's a Superman. So let's go back to the audio.
Regards it as a slur not only against him, but against the Gypsy Nation.
And when was this conversation?
So Bob Arum is saying that because Fury had some things to say, well, Deontay Wilder said some things about Fury and his Gypsy people. He's not going to respect the rematch. He's going to get out the rematch and he's going to fight Joshua. Honestly, man, I'm like, if you really felt that offended, if you really felt like he disrespected you and your people, why not go after him? Why not go after the guy who disrespected you and your people? Why not go seek revenge from the guy who disrespected your people? Wouldn't that be the proper thing to do? Wouldn't that be the proper thing to do? To go after the guy who insulted you and your Gypsy people? Wouldn't that be the thing to do to get to react revenge on that man? It don't seem like Fury has that kind of thought process. It doesn't seem like Fury have that kind of mentality to go get revenge for his people. Bob Arum saying this, not me. These ain't my words, y'all. Bob Arum said Fury felt disrespected by the slander, by the slurs that Wilder spoke about his people and him. I'm just saying, if I was Fury, I feel away. I mean, me personally, I feel away. But back to the audio.
When was this conversation?
Yeah. When was the conversation?
Yeah.
It was, he talked with Weinstein a couple of weeks ago and with me over the weekend.
Okay.
I mean, within a day or so. Yeah, I mean, few days, you know.
So is he willing to release the belt? The WB?
That's the main question now, all right? So is Fury willing to release the belt? Does Fury have to release the WBC title if he does not fight Deontay Wilder? Listen to what Bob Arum has to say.
BC belt?
Why would he have to release the belt?
I'm just because of I'm just saying if the mediation goes in favor of Wilder, in your opinion, do you think
Then he has to decide whether he wants to defy any kind of order. I mean, you know, I don't want to get into legalities, but the idea of anybody stopping the Fury Joshua fight just can't happen.
I see, Bob. It's like Bob. It's like Bob hesitated a little bit with his answer. And then he was like, I don't want to get into any legality with this situation. But he goes on to say he doesn't see any place or anybody really being able to stop Wilder, Fury. Fuck Wilder. Damn, my bad. Fury and Joshua 3. Fury and Joshua 1. Damn, she got me all kind of confused. He doesn't see a way that can be blocked. And to double down on his comment, according to Garth Davis, we know Garth Davis is a guy who interviews Fury all the time. He says he is very optimistic, and this is Bob Arum, that a contract can be signed in the next 3 days. Bob Arum told Garth Davies a contract can be signed within the next 3 days. So again, yeah, man, that Bud Thurman show gonna be coming later on. That Bud Thurman gonna be coming because we got Bomac Fresh BX. So I kind of wanna set that show around Bomac. You feel me? I kind of want to set that show around Bomac, that Crawford and Keith Thurman. So even if we don't get Bomac on, we still have something to talk about. But he said hit him in about 3 hours. He told me hit him in about 3 hours. So we're gonna see if he got them to come on through. So 3 days, 95% done according to Eddie Hearn. So honestly, y'all, we gotta look at ourselves and we gotta ask ourselves: are we really going to get that Wilder fight? And I want to know how y'all feel about this, man. I really do. I want to know how you guys feel out there. Call in 317-220-6995. And if you are an international caller, if you're calling internationally, I'm gonna add my Skype link to the chat so you guys can call in. But according to Bob Arum, man, Fury told the Mediator, there is no way I'm fighting Deontay Wilder. Then he told Garth Davis within the next couple of days, in the next few days, this fight will be signed, sealed, and delivered. So international callers, man, if you want to call in, you can call in. If you regularly in the United States, you know what I'm saying, add me on Skype. But we're going to go back to the audio real quick.
And the belts aren't, the WBC belt isn't an issue.
Okay, gotcha. So you're more leaning towards 100% that Fury Joshua takes place in May. You got a busy May.
Well, it could be in June, but
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got y'all. Oh, hold up, Bob. Y'all got a date already? Then y'all got a date, a venue? Because you just said no.
He ain't lying. He's not lying. Bob said June. So apparently they got a date in mind. They got a venue in mind. They got all these things in mind, so he's not lying. Bob Arum, from the outside looking in, it just seems like Fury and Joshua is going forward. Fury versus AJ is going forward. That's what going out to one of the realest players from the goddamn Himalayas. One of my realest dudes that I know, man. We're going out to my guy. You know what I'm saying? D Nice, man. D Nice, talk to your boy, man. How you living, brother?
I'm living good, man. I'm living good. Just tuned in. Caught the ass end of that Bob Arum thing, man. I want to see the AJ Fury fight. To be honest with you,
Okay.
I mean, we done seen Fury Wilder twice already, and I really what I'm unclear about is who is responsible for the lapse of time in the third contract.
That's the biggest issue, man, because from what I was reading, first it was Wilder had an injury, right?
Okay.
Then it was Bob wanted to have fans to be at the event. So they said December, we'll be looking at fans at Raider Stadium. I remember Bob saying that verbatim. Then it was the networks coming to them saying that December 19th date wouldn't work. And that's the last thing that I really knew about. So it went from Wilder to Bob to networks to not happening.
Okay. Because it depend. What I'm saying, I guess, depending on who's to blame, like if Fury or Top Rank or Bob Arum, if any of them are to blame for the reason the third fight didn't happen, then I believe Wilder should get his shot because it was agreed upon. But if Wilder is responsible for not taking the fight when it was there and it was already mandated, then I think he should go ahead and go another route or wait his turn.
I mean, I think we all know what the biggest culprit was. The fact that they had to pay these dudes what Fury was gonna get $30 million and Wilder was gonna get 20, and they had to pay these dudes with no fans. So, in my opinion, I'm not the smartest cookie in the motherfucking pack, but goddamn it, COVID is the biggest culprit. COVID-19. You can't sit here and tell me if they weren't able to get fans at a venue in October, November, or December, they wouldn't have did it. They was trying to stall out as long as they could, being by Aaron, because he's the one that did an interview bringing up Raider Stadium.
Okay.
It just didn't happen, man. And when you got to pay these dudes that kind of money, and you ain't got no countries willing to put up the site fees or things like that, them fights ain't gonna happen, man. You can't pay $30 million and $20 million. You can't have a $50 million purse and not have no fans in that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what you say.
That makes sense. It definitely makes sense. But and now when you're looking after the fact, I really don't think Wilder did himself any justice coming out and accusing the man of cheating.
Yeah,
I think
that's the biggest thing. Fury is I mean, from what Bob Arum is saying, like Fury really feel a way about that. I mean, and like honestly, if we just gonna keep it a buck, if Fury did not cheat, just I know y'all got y'all narrative and how y'all feel, but just let's do like what I'm saying. If Fury did not cheat and you were Fury, how would you feel knowing that somebody accused you of cheating and you did not cheat? I'm only asking because I'm trying to play devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying?
he would never get another shot at the title around my waist.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man, but
because I know I didn't. If I'm Fury and I know I didn't cheat, and you accusing me of cheating with no tangible proof, nothing solid, nothing physical, then I would feel some type of way and I wouldn't give you another shot. Because in the third fight, if I come out and have a repeat performance, what's to stop you from accusing me of cheating again? See, what makes the cheating, what makes it plausible is the fact that Fury has cheated before. Mm-hmm. What makes it unplausible is Deontay Wilder's skill set. It is not unbelievable that what happened to Wilder happened. Wilder is very limited in his technical ability. If you want to be fair, all Wilder had going into them fights was a puncher's chance. It was a hell of a puncher's chance, but a puncher's chance nevertheless.
But
Nobody. Yeah.
And I understand, but main Stavern is not the litmus test. I understand that, but
That's a fact.
We seen him against Bermain show some kind of skill, right?
He did, but that was a less skillful fighter.
I understand that, but if you did that, should you be able to, from the 3 or 4 years since that fight, grow on that ability?
You would think, but the reason I say that is when the fight was announced, how did you see Wilder winning the fight if he was going to win?
I saw him winning by knockout just like everybody else, or
exactly.
It was going to be a accumulation of knockdowns.
Exactly. Nobody seen him outboxing Fury.
Cause he's not. But it's like this, man. I don't expect Devin Haney going to a fight, knock him to obliterate him, motherfucker. I expect him to go out there, outbox people, look slick, look fast, and look better than everybody else. Same way with Shakur. I'm not expecting guys who don't knock people out to get knockouts. But when it's coming to a heavyweight knockout puncher and Deontay Wilder, that's what I'm expecting. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's a fault of mine, but that's just how I think in boxing. I don't try to put something on somebody that I know that ain't what they do. Wilder's not going out here and trying to be goddamn me Sugar Ray Leonard or Sugar Ray Robinson. He going out here to seek and destroy.
Exactly. And I'm the same way. And there's no disrespect to Wilder when I say all he had was a puncher's chance, because all he is a heavy puncher. He doesn't have the dimensions in his game to create nothing else. Even if he had mastered some simple fundamentals where he could disguise that right hand, he would have had a better chance. But the right hand in that entire fight was a windup. Fury seen it coming from a mile away, and the few that he did take didn't seem like they had that much steam on.
I'm telling you, bro, when I seen Fury take that first Wilder punch in round 1 or 2, I said, bro, he just took Wilder right hand.
Yeah, it's about to be ugly.
I said, bro, he just took Wilder right hand and damn near didn't budge. Oh, this shit about to get serious. About to get serious. And I don't know if Wilder had that injury going into the fight where his punch or his snap went quite what it was, but when I seen Fury take that right hand, I was like, damn, man. This ain't
gonna be a long night.
Yeah, this ain't
gonna be a long night.
I thought it was gonna go. But getting to the Joshua Fury, right? Bob saying 3 days away from getting a contract signed. Eddie Hearn saying 95% done. So should we, as a boxing public, just start looking towards that fight? Or
yes, we should.
Or are we gonna have? And I'm sure we are going to have channels that go out there and still campaign for Wilder. I mean, and I have no problem with that. But
me neither.
At the end of the day, it's just like, I mean, my guy lost the legal battle and he lost the belt. So I mean, what
more can you do?
What can we do besides telling him to get back in that ranking and get your belt back, right?
You can get your belt back. That's the best move. And if he somehow is able to procure the Fury fight, then I'll be right there for that. I would love to see if Wilder can redeem himself and make a comeback. I just don't believe he can. But right now, all signs is pointing towards
Andy Ruiz.
For Wilder,
yeah.
I don't even see that with the PBC, because then you sacrificing one for the other.
I know, but like, what can we expect from Wilder coming into this fight? You know what I'm saying? Like if he ain't getting the Fury fight, who do we see Wilder fighting?
Man, that's probably a nobody, man. Because I honestly can't see PBC putting Ruiz in there with Wilder, especially after Wilder coming off a layoff like this.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the first fight, but I would say shit.
Oh, eventually, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think the WBC shit. They'll say shit. We fuck with Canelo and Eddie Reynoso. So, Andy Wilder finally eliminated for the title.
I could definitely see that. And again,
Hey, Smart
that's
Money,
a risky fight for.
Do me a favor, Smart Money. Mute. Then I'm gonna come to you after me and the night's done chopping it up. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
That's a risky fight for both of them dudes. I could see Ruiz outboxing Wilder, possibly knocking him out, or I could see Wilder knocking him smooth the fuck out, knocking him way across the motherfucking ring. So that's a fight I'd definitely be interested in. But right now, Wilder got to take the back burner, man. He had his chance. He didn't get it done. Now it's time to move on. And I think he's wasting his career right now chasing this path, beating his dead dog. How old is Wilder? Wilder 33, 34, somewhere around there?
He's about 34, 35.
Yeah, it's it's almost ball game. So he really might want to be.
I mean, heavyweights, you know what I'm saying? How old Luis Ortiz? Shit, 55?
Yeah, but Luis Ortiz has a skill set. The older you get, the slower you get.
All right. Well, D-Nice,
so
let me get one last thing from you, D-Nice. Who you think gonna win the fight between AJ and goddamn me Tyson Fury?
I got Fury.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Fury all day and twice on Sunday.
All right. Well,
you heard it here first.
Well, D, let me go and get out to my guy Smart Money, man. Thanks for calling in, man. You know I always appreciate it, homie.
Already, man. I'll tap back in.
Yes, sir. Smart Money! What up, baby?
What up, big man?
What up, baby? Money on top of money, baby.
Money on top of money, smart money in this bitch. You know what it is. What's going on, Mike?
What's good, man? Talk to your boy, man. It just seems like first off, Fury told Bob Arum and the Mediator that there is no way he is fighting Wilder tomorrow, today, or even next year, no matter what they come up with.
Damn, put him in the dirt.
Come on, man. I'm a Jeezy fan. Come on, man. Hold on now. Hold on, man. You're going too far, man. You're going too far, man.
I'm a Jeezy fan too, man. But that was funny.
Epic.
You know
that shit was epic. Hey,
that was funny, man. You know that was hilarious.
Put him in the dirt. He's smoking on top.
Don't say the name, but we smoking whatever.
You're right. That nigga is disrespectful though. But Smart Money, just give me your thoughts and give me a prediction for the AJ and Fury fight. And also, I want to know who you think Wilder should fight next.
Our thoughts on the whole thing is I want to be biased in it because there's rights for Fury and there's rights for Wilder. What Wilder done wrong was bring up the whole glove thing. Even if it's true, you don't bring that up. You got to be like how Cotto did it. He didn't bring it up about Margarito. Just went into the rematch and done what you had to do. Well, obviously, Fury's wrong because Wilder brought him back into boxing. He's just going to throw him out like that. So it's a bit 50-50 on both sides. I don't have a direct opinion on it. But let's move on to the Fury and Joshua. And my opinion for that fight is, I think Fury will win that fight. I think he'll win that fight.
I'm going with AJ, man. I'm going with AJ, man. Fuck it. I'm going with AJ that fight, man.
I want to go with AJ, but
I think AJ got an advantage when he fight tall dudes, man. I feel like AJ is more aggressive when he fight taller guys. And that uppercut is a little bit more dangerous too when he fight taller guys. So we're gonna see.
It's deadly, but he looked a bit unconfident against Pulev.
I mean, maybe it was the rust. He was out of the ring for a while.
Hopefully it was the rust.
He got back to the basics though. Shit, he caught Pulev with that 1-2, knocked his ass on out, and we still see shit. He got the power. Like the power is definitely there. Like the power ain't no ain't no mirage. No, that shit is real.
Yeah, the power's there, but you see against Fury, the style to beat Fury is just straight seek and destroy.
See,
no,
I think the style to beat Fury is Fury fucking up and picking the wrong style against AJ. Because I feel like if Fury fought AJ how he did Wilder and Wilder won, then Fury probably beat AJ 12 rounds to fucking nothing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 7-3 somewhere. I mean 7-5 somewhere like that. But I think I'll box AJ. But if he goes in there and tries to throw his weight around and maul AJ's a good body puncher. AJ's a good inside fighter.
Mike, trust me, Fury's not gonna do that with AJ.
Okay.
He might make the joke about 2 rounds knockout, but trust me, he's not gonna do that with AJ. He done that with Wilder because he know Wilder has got no inside game at all. I don't understand why he doesn't.
Yeah,
but
true.
AJ, he's not gonna risk that. He's not gonna risk that.
Hey, so Bob Arab said they got a venue for this fight. Where you think he's gonna be at? You know what I'm saying? Where you think he's gonna be at? Honestly, I think with the way y'all shit going over there, y'all shit ain't gonna be open to like the fall. You know what I'm saying? And probably it's the same way in America. So I'm thinking of a Middle Eastern country. You know what I'm saying? Like
Abu Dhabi,
Dubai.
Something like that. Something that's gonna pay for the fight and give them the big purses that they want.
And AJ already been over there one time, you know what I'm saying? And we seen what they did for AJ and Ruiz, so I can imagine what they're gonna do for AJ Fury.
This is retirement fight for both of them.
I think AJ already got that. I don't know about Fury so much, but I think AJ already got that. But yeah, this is definitely shit, cash out. No matter when you lose, you going home happy. You might be mad for a couple of days, but when you start looking at them from the bank account, you're gonna be like, all right, man. Fury, you want to do it again? AJ, you want to do it again?
Yeah, it's twice, and the sad thing about it is that Wilder is going to be phased out of the heavyweight division.
I don't believe that. I believe he can make enough noise by knocking out Andy Ruiz. And if he knocks out Andy, boom, and Dylan White wins against Povetkin, and they make Dylan White Wilder, boom, he knocked out Dylan White. He back in the number 1 position.
He's back, but that's a long stretch, long way to go.
And that's 2 fights. That's this
Andy Ruiz and Dylan White.
And that's 2 fights.
2 very hard ones.
I don't even think they hard.
Mike, let me tell you why they're hard.
If Wilder touch goddamn me, Andy on the chin, Andy going out. I'm telling you right now. Out like a bag of bricks. Same way for Dylan. We seen how fragile Dylan White chin is. Ask Parker. Ask goddamn AJ. Ask Oscar Rivas. Ask Povetkin. We seen how fragile his chin can be. Man, if Wilder thump goddamn Dylan White on the damn chin, it's night. If he thump that man on the chin, it's over.
But Mike, what you're not understanding is when you're the fearsome puncher, then you get bullied and stopped. The other fighters ain't scared of you no more. So what you're getting away with before?
Run your ass in there, then. You ain't 6'9", motherfucker. You just understand that. You ain't 6'9". You ain't 270. You might be 6'4" and 260, but you ain't moving like how Fury move. Y'all ain't Fury. Don't get it misconstrued. He knocked guys out for a living. Don't think it's gonna change because the 6'9" dude who was 270, who looked like a goddamn gazelle in the fucking ring, did something to him. Fury gonna have his day too. Trust me, this Wilder Fury shit, it ain't done by a long shot.
Let's just see if Wilder is going to be Wilder again. That's all we want to know. True. Is he still Wilder?
True.
Let's not talk before, because I've seen it before. I've seen it with Adrian Broner. He ain't Broner no more.
Man, he ain't. Man, come on, man. Don't do it, man. You ain't never seen Wilder fat. You ain't never seen Wilder fat. Don't.
It doesn't matter if I don't care about the weight. I just care about what they do when they get in the ring. Are they still the same fighter? And when I see Broner in the ring, I'm seeing a chicken, a scared chicken.
Well,
I don't want to see why they're a scared chicken that's not throwing the right hand no more or thinking about it.
And we're gonna see. Well, Smart Money, let me go ahead and get to the next caller, man. I think my guy Hard Boxing, I forgot his name. But he
Okay, then big up, Mike, man. Thanks for letting me on.
Oh, no problem, Smart Money, man. You my guy, man. To my boy New Money, man. I was good.
Yeah, shout out New Money, man. Life's a gamble, but
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man. Thanks, Mike.
No problem, big dog. Big ups to my boys over there in the UK, man. Always coming with them great calls, man. Hey, man, look, it's a way. Hey, smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Get them likes up, man. Also, go over to the shop, man. Get you one of these nice ass hoodies, man. We got that Mike on Sports hoodies over there in the shop right now. You know what I'm saying? Link is in the description box. Get you one of them Afro Thunder ones. You know what I'm saying? Afro Thunder on the back of that bitch. If you know what Afro Thunder is, you know what I'm saying? Do you know? Do you know? But at the end of the day, man, y'all, I think y'all was sleeping on AJ.
Sweetness. You've got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sweetness. Come on. Sweetness.
Anytime a nigga boxing in a do-rag, give me a nigga in a do-rag. Give me homie in a do-rag. I'm riding with him. I'm riding with homie in a do-rag. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Wilder Fury. Wilder Fury, man. No trilogy as of yet. No trilogy as of yet. Bob Arum said the contracts for AJ and Fury will be signed in a couple of days. So damn, man, that kind of hurts, man. It kind of hurts my feelings, man. Like shit, I want Wilder to get his redemption. I want him to get his redemption. Hey, Knockout Boxing TV gonna call in. Line ain't busy. Line ain't busy at all. Let me see the line busy, man. Nigga said the line busy. How my line busy, man? My line ain't never busy. Let me see. See what it's saying. He said the line busy. 317-220-6995. I'll say use a busy for real. Let me try to. Damn, so use a busy right. I wouldn't want to say that shit. Let me see what's going on right quick, man. Let me fix this shit right quick, man. I said use a busy. I wonder why I say use a busy. Yeah. I'll reactivate. My bad. I thought it was on I thought this shit was on auto pay. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was on auto pay. I guess it went on auto pay. Continue. Let's see. Damn, I gotta do this shit live on here. I goddamn wallet that, man. Now I gotta find my fucking wallet. Oh man, my bad, Boxing TV, man. Give me a second, bro. I'm gonna set this shit up. Damn. This shit not even on auto pay. I thought it was on auto pay, man. My bad. This shit ain't even on auto pay. I'm glad you said something, because I wouldn't even know. For real. But I know now. Let's see what we got. So we got, did we go? All right. I bet. I think it's back on now. Let me see. All right, here we go. Two one four. Talk to your boy, man. My bad. Hello. Going once. Going twice. Hello. 214.
Hey, Mike, what up? What up? Can you hear me, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Man, not much, man. It's Knockout Boxing 86 TV, man. Appreciate you having me on. We in here. Check this out, bro. I've been listening to the whole stream. First and foremost, smart money, bro. I know I didn't hear you say if Deontay Wilder felt like he was cheated, he shouldn't have said nothing, bro. That is not how it goes. If I'm shooting dice on the corner, bro, and somebody cheat me and I feel like they stole my money, bro, I need that, bro. So first, that's the first thing, bro. You don't be quiet when you feel like you got cheated. Absolutely. Now moving on to the whole Fury and Wilder situation, bro. Fury is not trying to get out of this fight because he got quote unquote disrespected, bro. If you do your research, if all y'all, I encourage you to go look. Fury announced that he was fighting some dude on December the 5th, back on October the 24th. Up until that point, Deontay Wilder said nothing, bro. He came out October 31st on the same night that Gervonta Davis was fighting, and he made his post. And that's when he said something. So if Fury was really just trying to get out of the fight because he felt disrespected by Wilder, bro, he's lying, bro. The dates don't add up, bro. So we can just kill all of that. And he tried to get out of the second rematch if all of y'all was paying attention. They had the deal signed and delivered, right? And then once it was signed and delivered, what Tyson Fury do in that second fight? Tried to hurry up and go sign to Bob Arum, and then he tried to fight. He fought 2 fights in between giving Deontay Wilder his rematch, bro. And now here we are, the third fight. He trying to get out of it again. And I heard you, Mike, ask a question earlier, and so for all the fans out there wondering what's next, they're doing the mediation. Once the mediation decision is made, if they can't come to an agreement, they got to go to arbitration. And then once they go to arbitration, that's a real judge. That decision is locked in, whether they decide in favor of Fury or they decide in favor of Wilder. That decision going to be locked in. And at that point, whichever party feel aggrieved, let's say that arbitration goes through and they say that Wilder should get that fight and they mandate that Fury got to fight Wilder and honor his rematch clause. If Fury don't do that, then Wilder can sue him.
Let me ask you this, though. Since, like, the mediation got to go through and the arbitration got to go through, and we know how courts are with COVID-19 now, how long is all that going to take? And if it takes up to May or June, does Fury have the right to still fight even though that the arbitration is going on?
He should not, and here's why. Number one, you got to honor your word and you got to honor your contract. But number two, we're talking about a deal potentially between Fox and ESPN and Bob Arum and the PBC. It's enough money on the table because let's not get it twisted. Over here in America, that's the biggest fight that could be made in boxing. If that third fight go through, that's generating multi-millions of dollars. So the players that's involved in this whole negotiation, bro, they big enough to where they can make it go faster, bro. They can make it go faster through the process. We're talking about ESPN and Fox, 2 of the biggest networks in the world, bro. So I don't think it would take May till June, but we shouldn't even be here. If everybody was moving and doing what they say they was gonna do, the third fight should be happening, no problem. You signed the contract, you agreed to the rematch clause when you was the challenger, and now you trying to move on because somebody hurt your feelings. Like, get out of here, bro. Tyson Fury is tripping.
Damn. But shit, I guess we're gonna see how that shit play out, man. I just don't. I'm from the outside looking in, man. I just think Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn just seem too confident about this fight going through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you on that, but I will say they both been known to skirt around the truth, and I'll be friendly with saying it like that. So we'll see what happens, bro. But in terms of what should happen and what's right and what's solid and how men should behave, you signed your name on the dotted line for the third fight. You got to honor that, bro. Straight up.
How do you react to Fury telling the mediator, "I'm not fighting Wilder, no matter the verdict, not tomorrow, not today, not next year"?
In my opinion, he's shooting himself in the foot. Because in the contract language of the contract, and again, everybody, please feel free to go do your research if you think I'm wrong about anything that I'm saying. But in the contract, it states that they have to do any and everything in mediation to make that fight happen. And by him doing that, he really shooting himself in the foot. Because what's going to happen is that it's all paperwork, bro. This is a mediation. They document everything. So by him saying that, that's just going to give Wilder a better case in arbitration. And so we get to arbitration. He still tell him the same thing. He's not going to honor his word. Then that's going to what? Give Wilder an even better case after arbitration. If all this stuff rules in Wilder's favor, which I hope it does, and which I think that it will based on the rematch clause and everything, if it all rules in his favor, bro, he can sue Tyson Fury if he still do that. So basically by him saying that, even if that's how he feel, I never tell no man how to feel. If that's how he feel, he was stupid to say it in mediation like that.
All right, man. I appreciate you calling in, big dog. Tell the people.
Nah, bro, I appreciate you.
It, man.
Man, look, I appreciate y'all. I'm Knockout Boxing 86 TV. You can follow me right here on YouTube. Also, you can contact me using my email, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Mike, I appreciate you. Keep cooking, bro. Really hope you get the Bo Mac interview tonight. I'll be tuned in, bro.
Yeah, me too, big dog. Thank you for calling in, Knockout Boxing 86 TV, brother. I appreciate it.
All right, later, bro.
Big ups to my guy, man. Knockout Boxing 86 TV, man. Y'all go follow him, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't always about, you know what I'm saying, us agreeing and being kumbaya. Sometimes we gotta have that disagreement, you know what I'm saying, just to see how things are unfolding. See how what both sides have to say about the situation. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I really looking at this, looking at the whole scenario, hearing what Fury had to say from what Bob Arum said, then hearing what Eddie Hearn had to say, then going out what Bob said last night, man, it's like they have a lot of confidence in this fight moving forward. It seems like they got a date, they got a venue, they got the money, maybe, you know what I'm saying? The fight 95% done, that tells me a lot. That tells me the rest of the contract is just particulars and semantics and who name gonna come first, who gonna walk first, you know what I'm saying? Who gonna do this, who gonna do that. But yeah, man, we're gonna see how it plays out. We're gonna see how Wilder Fury, the mediation plays out. We're gonna see when and if we get a Joshua fight. And just big ups to everybody that called in, man. I'm sorry if I missed your call, you know what I'm saying? I apologize. I know 402 called in, but if you want to call in before I get about this thing, man, you can. If not, then we're going to get on to the next one. And it's going to be a real quick turnaround. I'm talking about what time is it? 5:41. Y'all can catch me at 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back at 6 o'clock, man. James Harden just got traded to the goddamn Brooklyn Nets. What? Going out to 402, man. 402, man. Talk to your boy.
Money Mike, what's up, bro? Hey, I know you about to close out the show, so I apologize. But I just wanted to ask you, yes, sir. I just wanted to ask you one question, though, man. Bob Arum said he was out of the Bud Crawford business, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, but then he's still talking on him, though. Is that like foul or what? You know, saying you lost the money, saying you out of the business, but then every chance you get, you want to go talk to Fred about Bud. Does that make any sense to you, bro?
It's just Bob, man. At the the time Bob said all that shit, man, Bob was probably emotional. A lot of things was going on behind the scenes. Bud contract getting leaked. He thought Bud Cam leaked it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, it's business, man. Like, people sometimes get their feelings attached to business, but they understand, like, shit, I still got to put this guy on the network, you know what I'm saying, when I'm on. So I can't really, you know what I'm saying, not have him fight. So with that being said, bro, it's just Bob was feeling a way one day, and he came out and said some things that maybe he want to take back now. But Todd the Buff handles all Bud stuff now, you know what I'm saying? So I think the only reason Bob was speaking on him is because Fred, you know what I'm saying, kind of asked him about it and kind of poked the bear a little bit.
See, but that's my thing though, is he either has to say, hey, I was wrong, you know what I mean? You know, because
Bob, 80-something years
are you? Oh, yeah, or 90-something. But here's the thing though. But have you even heard of him taking a meeting with Bomac or Crawford since he said he wasn't gonna take no meeting with him?
No, he said he ain't talked to Bomac yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just, bro. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Crawford is still under Top Rank. Bob Arum is the chairman, president, face of Top Rank. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. Like, they got to do business even if they don't want to do business.
Right, and I understand, and I appreciate you breaking it down to me like that. But and so basically, you were saying that if it's up to Bob, Bud probably would be on the shelf, but the network is making him negotiate another fight for him. Is that kind of what I'm getting?
Yeah, man. Network is putting up the money. They know Terrence Crawford, when it comes to Top Rank stable, brings some of the highest ratings no matter who he fights. If you put him in there with a good guy, the rating's gonna be even more. So, with that being said, I mean, the network, if the network wants you to fight, and the network pays Top Rank, what they gonna say? Nope.
Right. See, but okay, but now here's the thing I want to ask you, right? Because we were talking about Fury and Wilder in court and arbitration and mediation. Now, do you think that fight, that their third fight, would actually happen before Spence and Crawford fight? Is that like a 99% that the trilogy will happen before the first Spence and Crawford fight?
Man, I don't even know if the trilogy is going to happen, man. Honestly, I couldn't give you a solid answer for that one.
So you think that the Spence and Crawford fight will happen, though?
I mean, honestly, to me, it has to happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's too much you want for it. If it don't happen, you know what I'm saying? Shame on boxing.
Right. See, and that's the thing. And I'm about to go, bro. But that's just the thing, though, of like what you guys have said with the Wilder and Fury, and even, you know, to me, it is also with the Spence and Crawford, is when you got the networks, the promoters, and the people wanting the fight, and, you know, they're just kind of look like they're searching for reasons and excuses to not have the fight, and that's why I agree with you 1,000% that's the shame on boxing, and that's where like the 135s are kind of showing, hey, we got to mix it up, and, you know, and that's gonna bring life to the sport. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for taking my call, bro. I love Michael Sports, man. That gear you got is just, man, that merch is off the chain, bro. Look at them, flex them guns. My man. All right, bro. Thank you.
All right,
bye.
Big up to you, It is 402, man. We're gonna go out to James Harden. Catch me at 6 o'clock. I'm real quick turnaround. James Harden got traded to the Nets. Brooklyn, where you at, baby? Where you at, Brooklyn? Man, y'all smash that thumbs up button, man. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know what I'm about. And like I always say, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Cross. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss.